Welcome to 2 Minutes of History and Real Stories with Lucci. Today, we journey into a story from the past, one that still speaks to us today. Queen Nzinga of Angola, the brave woman.
In a time when kingdoms were falling, when foreign ships covered the African coast, when kings bowed and signed away their people, one woman refused to kneel. Her name was Queen Nzinga. Nzinga was not an ordinary princess. She learned war strategies. She learned how to speak like a leader. Her father, the king, saw something special in her. He trained her like a son. And soon her time would come. And this is her story.
When the Portuguese governor tried to humiliate her by refusing to give her a chair, Queen Nzinga did not argue, beg, or walk away. She calmly ordered one of her attendants to kneel, sat on the person's back like a throne, and spoke to the governor as an equal. That moment was not just bold, it was legendary. It announced to the world that this woman would never be beneath anyone. Queen Nzinga, often spelled Ninga, was born around 1583 in the Kingdom of Ndongo, in present-day Angola. She was born into a royal family at a time when the Portuguese were invading African lands and capturing millions of Africans for the transatlantic slave trade. Unlike many women of her time, Nzinga was educated in politics, diplomacy, and warfare. She learned how kingdoms worked, how enemies thought, and how power could be negotiated, not just fought for. When her brother died, Nzinga became queen in 1624. Her rise to power was not peaceful. She faced opposition from her own people, betrayal from rivals, and constant attacks from the Portuguese. But Nzinga was not afraid. She ruled with intelligence, courage, and creativity. She understood that sometimes a leader must fight with weapons and other times with words. For more than 40 years, Queen Nzinga resisted Portuguese control. She led armies into battle, formed alliances with other African kingdoms, and even negotiated with European powers to protect her people. She later ruled the kingdom of Matamba, turning it into a strong military state and a safe refuge for people escaping slavery. Former slaves, warriors, and displaced people found protection under her rule. Nzinga also broke gender rules. In a male-dominated society, she refused to be seen as weak because she was a woman. She led councils, commanded soldiers, and made decisions that shaped history. She dressed like a man during war councils, surrounded herself with elite guards, and demanded respect in every space she entered. When she died in 1663, in her 80s, she had outlived many of her enemies and had secured her name in history. Today, Queen Nzinga is remembered as a fearless African leader, a symbol of resistance against colonialism, and one of the greatest female rulers in African history. She did not just fight empires. She challenged ideas, broke barriers, and proved that leadership has no gender. Know your worth. Never allow anyone to make you feel small. Create your own seat at the table. Use your mind. Strength is powerful, but intelligence and strategy are even more powerful. Be brave enough to stand out. History is changed by those who refuse to bow to injustice and silence. Queen Nzinga did not kneel when the world expected her to. Because of that, the world still stands in awe of her today. If you enjoyed our video, please do well to comment, like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos of this kind. Thank you.